Good morning. Let me just tell you how beautiful it is out here. Look at this sunrise. All right, I'm not up as early as I wanted to be, but it's a Tuesday. There's still coffee, and I still have work, and things are still good, so off to work I go. All right, it's Tuesday. Coffee's in here waiting for me. I'm going in to grab it, but today I want to talk about the need for us to plan what is going to happen in our lives. So one of the things that I really want to do right now is prep myself for this trip we're going to make to California. I said it yesterday in the vlog, but I want to, somebody has requested, actually a couple of people have, that I give my impressions of what it is like to vlog and do production shooting on full frame versus a micro four thirds type of camera. So a smaller sensor or APS-C versus the full frame. And so that's what I'm shooting on right now. And I will point out a couple of things right now, but I'm gonna really try to point these out in a new setting for you guys, somewhere that's amazing. But if you notice on this shot here, full frame allows you to do some amazing things that you can't do with smaller sensors, namely expose an image so that it provides you this nice soft background. So if you look at my hand, that hand is just past my ear, and it is nice and blurry and sort of helps to bring attention to this ugly mug. So full frame sensors enables you to do that much more naturally, much more beautifully, and much more seamlessly. Cell phones today are trying to duplicate that, but they're doing it digitally. Anyway, long story short, this is something that you can't get unless you have a full frame sensor. So I want to talk about what my impressions are and if I think it's worth it after vlogging for 267 days to use a lighter weight, smaller sensor camera versus a little heavier full frame sensored camera. And when I say a little heavier, it's not that much. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to do, planning and prepping. Wonder what you guys do for your vacations. Do you just go and sit, or do you plan and prep? What kind of vacationer are you? All right, going to grab my coffee. Back in a minute. What in the world? Listen, I was watching back on the vlog and I noticed I had this thing on my little, don't look at the thing. Don't look at the thing. Ugh, listen, I thought by the time I was 40 some years old, I wouldn't have to deal with those things, but apparently I do. So, you know, I won't be self-conscious. I'll finish the vlog like this. All right, stop. Maybe I should put some put my finger like that. There you go. How you guys doing out there? What's going on? Is that better? Can you tell? I'm not gonna hide it. Part of being on a vlog is allowing your inconsistencies, your idiosyncrasies, the things about you that most people don't know come out. One of the things that I have hated about vlogs over the years is that they almost seem fake. So I've always tried to just have a real time with you guys on camera, just share with you what's happening, what's going on in my life. So I do have a massive zit on my eyelid, which I guess, you know, since I daily vlog, I'm gonna see how long this thing's gonna last, but it is definitely noticeable. Maybe if I scrunch my eye. Enough about that. Let me get back to what's happening right now. So I mentioned earlier that I wanted to plan for my wedding. I talked a couple days ago about the tool that I wanted to do that with. I haven't dug much more into it, but the tool I'm talking about is Google Earth. Now, I'm going to look into how this works and maybe share it with you guys, but apparently on Google Earth, what you're able to do is actually put yourself in the place wherever you want to be on the globe, and then you're able to model sunrise and sunset over the given time frames. So you can go a year into the future and see where the sun is going to rise and where it's going to set in relationship to the horizon. So if you're a videographer or photographer, you can pick the right time to go. So one example I've heard of this is, you know, if you wanted to get the sunset behind a specific building, you could use Google Earth to actually map out when the sun will be behind that building and then schedule your trip around that time. So I'm going to investigate this further. I don't know if this is for sure for sure a thing, but I'm gonna be the guy who figures out whether it is or isn't a for sure thing. So I am gonna take that and figure out what to do with it. I was actually watching somebody who used it to figure out if the sun was going to be behind a building to go take that picture, and just timed their trip for it. So I think that's pretty darn cool. Plus I'm going to talk while I'm there about using this full frame sensor and camera to do vlogging and video shooting and things like that, because this is it's a dream to work with one of these. I actually am spoiled. I don't ever want to go back to a smaller than full frame sensor. I know that might sound like hoity-toity, but it definitely does have a different look and feel than what my previous APS-C and Micro Four Thirds sensors have had and felt like. And you know, I hear a lot of people complaining about the things that Canon does, and I totally agree, totally complaining myself, but the color science in glass though, like I can't get myself to go to something that looks flat or muted or washed out or gray or something that requires 2 hours worth of color grading to make it look good. I just can't get myself to do that. Like on YouTube and for what I do, like I can achieve that same thing in a lot less time. If I'm gonna do a commercial project, okay, I get it. You know, if I'm gonna do something that is for a client who is trying to compete with, you know, best looking commercial, then I'm gonna do that work. If I'm working with something where colors are critical, and I'm gonna do that work. For this, I mean, I know there are some vloggers out there and some of you guys out there creating video, and you'll shoot on a Sony camera and then you'll color grade it 7 ways from Sunday, and you take 30 minutes to color grade a clip. Like I don't get that. If you're watching this and you're an editor or somebody who's interested in editing, like 30 minutes for one clip, I don't get it. Now, I know that you can obviously use adjustment layers and carry those things across your video, but if you're shooting vlogs like I am, the light is constantly changing, and so you need to be able to quickly dial in camera what you're doing, which is where the C functions on the camera come in handy. You know, bright light, a low aperture, a wide aperture, so that you can do the things you need to do very quickly. All right, so anyway, I just completely went on a tirade. I'm going to try to make a whole lot more sense when I talk about this camera and actually give you some example footage from the West Coast, which I'm excited about going with my wife over there. So with that, I'm going to end the vlog because a few minutes ago this microphone died because my battery was low, so I don't want this microphone to die again, so you can hear me as I finish this out. So if you're new around here, my name is Steve Lemon. I love to create video content. I love to edit. I love to share what my life is all about. And I would just encourage you to click the subscribe button and join us on this crazy, wacky, fun journey that is going to be changing and morphing over the next year. And if you have been around here for a while, give me a thumbs up and let me know. I'll tell you what, buy thumbs up. If you want to see a review on this camera, I need thumbs up. So hit some thumbs up down there below and let me know you want to see a review on the full frame camera that I'm working with, and hear a little bit about what I do to utilize it to its best. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna end the vlog here and go to work. You guys know I got work to do. Time to work. All right, peace. But remember, it's not really work if you love doing it, is it? Of course not. Really, it's over.